Hey guys, York here and vlog basically. Do apologise for the lack of content recently. It's been one issue after another. My machine, dump truck bought me a new processor and motherboard. Went to install it. Windows just fucking blue screened whenever it booted up. So I had to format and install everything. Everything was working perfectly fine until like so far into all the updates and that. And then my motherboard just died. No idea why, it just died. There was an LED on the motherboard that was saying it was getting power. Everything was hooked up correctly. But for some reason, it just wasn't booting up. Can't explain it. I swapped the button, swapped the case. It just wasn't booting up, so I returned it, got another motherboard. So I was without a computer for a few days. And then kept trying to get updates for Windows and try and get it back to how it was running before. For some reason, Windows decided to deactivate itself, and it turns out the product key that I had was bound to the motherboard BIOS somehow in the previous board. So I grabbed, admittedly, this was a huge mistake on my part. I grabbed a shady, like really bad shady, Windows patcher that just flooded my computer with viruses, malware and whatnot. So I spent about 48 hours trying to remove all that shit. So in the end I just thought, format. But just getting sidetracked, sorry. There's a rant further on in the video, or there will be. Dump truck, last I spoke to him, he was suffering from, he was saying it was either the graphics card or a hard drive that was failing. So I'm going to just cover everything. My impression is the graphics card is overheating when put under serious load. Like playing Rocket League, there is a known issue with Rocket League and graphics cards overheating. And whenever he tries to render videos on Vegas. Other than that, the reason why he hasn't been putting out videos is he's able to record a few games, like Yotten. He has been recording that. But now, for some reason, he transfers his footage over to his laptop. Vegas on his laptop no longer registers footage from Bandicam. It just shows like green. It's just like a green screen. There's nothing. It just won't display. We've thrown it through Handbrake to convert it from RAW files to MP4. You know, get the H.264 codec. I believe that's the right one. Because Vegas can read those, but for some reason that's not working. So either the graphics card or the graphics chipset in the laptop is incompatible now, or something's happened. So he's waiting either to get it. Basically, he's waiting for an injection of cash, one way or another, so he can basically buy a new graphics card, a new hard drive. But he turned around and said if he's going to do that, then he might as well get a new processor, a new motherboard, and just basically upgrade his entire system. And on top of his issues, his son is also having computer issues because his son was running a system similar to mine before the upgrade, but his system is now bugged as well, so he can't use that either. So Dump Truck's having quite a few issues himself. With that said, we have a new member to our games, but with me and Dump Truck's machines completely out of action, we can't walk him through like certain aspects of editing and, you know, send him raw files that he'll need, like the outro graphics, the outro music, you know, thumbnail tips, you know, stuff like that. He's unable to do that. He is recording stock footage, so when all the systems are back up and running, he'll be able to start throwing his content onto the channel as well. But now, onto the rant. as I was saying earlier, motherboard issues, operating system issues, all that. I formatted and reinstalled Windows about 5, maybe 6 times. Because once I got, after the malware incident, reinstalled Windows, everything was working perfectly fine. Went to do system, Windows update. That was going fine until I installed Surface Pack 1. After that, it said, oh, you need to update Windows Updater. Click install to update Windows Update. Will reopen once it's updated. So, just 1 second. So, I did that. And then it just hung. Didn't crash, didn't freeze, but the Windows checker just hung on checking for updates for 5 hours. 5 hours looking for updates. Previously, when I've installed operating systems for friends and family, there was hundreds, and I mean hundreds of updates after the Service Pack 1. But no matter what fix I tried, because I spent like 2-3 hours on my wife's laptop searching for fixes and solutions to this issue, which is apparently a well-known and well-documented issue that has no official fix from Microsoft. Why? I don't know. But yeah, it's literally just... I did system restores, I did various stuff going into the command prompt, like stopping and starting net services, cryptic services, updating services, the whole 9 yards. I even downloaded the Microsoft Fix-It tool, which is designed to fix issues similar to this and these type of issues. It deleted certain cache files, it basically it's like disk cleanup, stuff like that. Did everything that was suggested. Did it work? Did it fuck? It did not work. So, since there was nothing on the system anyway, I formatted. Did that work? Fuck no! It did not work. So I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'll get it as updated as I can, and then I'll try and get Windows 10 installed. There's a lot of pros and cons about getting Windows 10. I understand Microsoft want to get a unified platform, Xbox, Windows Mobile, I understand it, I get it. Basically, it's sort of similar to Apple, but better. But, yeah, downloaded. Basically, I got Windows 10 downloading while me and my wife watched Jessica Jones on Netflix. So he was doing it in the background, Downloaded, perfectly fine. Went through system checks, everything was fine. The Windows key was actually genuine, it worked. Checking system resources, if the system can actually run Windows 10. And then it was like doing the pre-install, setting all the settings, what files you want to keep. And it was like, okay, install. It got to about 38% on the pre-install before it does the reboot, then does the actual proper install from boot up. It just failed. The pop-up, title bar of the pop-up, something happened. No shit. Then in the actual dialog box, Windows 10 has failed to install, or Windows 10 installation has failed. Hit OK. No error code, no nothing. What the fuck, Microsoft? Seriously. You want to give people Windows 10 for free, for the first year. Congrats, brilliant. But when shit like this happens, fuck you, seriously. You need to give error codes, no matter what. No matter where it fails, you need to give error codes. So that we could try and find a solution. But yeah, I rebooted the system 3 or 4 times. But for some reason, each and every time I went to try and, start the Windows update thing over, it has to download the entire fucking image again. Did that twice. And for the third time, I was like, fuck it. I'll download the ISO and do an upgrade from boot up, you know. Problem solved, or so I thought. Downloaded, no problem. Found a blank DVD, stuck it in, got a freeware program to burn the image to the DVD. Burn failed. Now this was my fault. I didn't check the DVD. And that door's trying to come open. That was my fault. I didn't actually check the DVD because the DVD had admittedly minor scratches, but it was just covered in scratches. Like someone used it as a coaster, which I don't, by the way. I don't use CDs as coasters. But no, fuck's sake. I had this system that I couldn't really use, and I didn't see the point of installing software and use until I could get Windows 10 installed. So I thought, fuck it. I need to go pick up a graphics card off my buddy anyway. Thanks for that, by the way. It's like a AMD R900 or 9000 series. I can't remember. If I can get the system specs, I'll put in the description. But no, I went to my buddy, he gave me this new graphics card, which all the videos that I'll be producing as of... Because I have 2 episodes of Life is Strange already recorded and ready to be edited and uploaded, which is another thing that's pissing me off. It's sat there waiting. After that, all the graphics for video games from my perspective will be better. Awesome. He also gave me a couple of blank DVDs. So, got home. I think it was either that evening or the next day. I'm going to say, for this argument, you know, the next day. I'm going to say the next day. Got Windows 10 successfully burned onto DVD. So I thought, brilliant, finally, some fucking progress. Open disk tray, turn off the computer, put in the DVD, closed it, booted up into Windows 10, the boot up thing, click upgrade, another fucking error. It was like, if I remember, it was like, this was created using the Windows creation tool. Please, boot up into Windows, eject the disk, boot up into Windows, start the process all over again. Fuck you. Seriously. Nothing on boot up should have prevented the fucking install. All that was booted up prior to the DVD was the keyboard and mouse. Nothing else. So what the fuck was stopping it from updating? I have no fucking clue. So, again, I fucking formatted. But, ray of sunshine. As soon as I formatted, I did not install any drivers. So literally, Windows 7 installed. Windows 10 installed. Straight away. If I knew that, I'd have done that fucking days ago. If I had a DVD. But no, seriously. And even this copy of Windows 10 saying that my key was not genuine, even though it was. But from what I've read online, only certain keys can work to activate Windows. Fair enough. So, I'm saving my money. And I'm going to buy a new, legit Windows 10 key. Now, my buddy who gave me the graphics card has a website that he goes to, he's had dealings with. So I'm going to give my buddy my money. Buddy money! So he can get this key, send it to me, bada bing, bada boom. Now, I could get a authorized reseller, Microsoft authorized reseller key from Amazon for roughly the same price, but that's a Windows 7 Pro key. This key, however, for the same price, which is about like £35, that'll probably be about $50, maybe $60, give or take. For all you Americans out there that might be watching. For a Windows 10 professional key. So which one am I going to go for? Windows 10. Because once that key's in, I'm fucking sorted. But no, seriously, the fucking headache. I mean, my system is up and running. It's running Windows 10. Windows 10, by the way, takes a bit of getting used to, but graphically, it is gorgeous. It is a beautiful operating system. So, congrats. But one thing I don't like, and what I'm trying to get rectified as soon as possible, when I'm allowed to, basically, Cortana, the advertising, the spyware, you know, all this shit that comes with Microsoft's Windows, I'm going to try and disable all of that, because, yeah, I have nothing to hide. You know, ask me anything, as long as it's not my private information, you know, on the internet, you know. Ask me anything, you know, how old I am, like what month was I born, what day I was born. You could easily work out what year I was born. But no, it's like, I have nothing to hide, but my life is my life. I don't want a multi-billion-dollar company, no matter who it is, having access on purpose, you know, not just, oh, we're just going to store your files, but it's like actually using your files to better tailor advertising to you. I know you have products to sell, I know you've got shit that you want to pawn off to people to make money, but when you start using their private information to do that, fuck you. Now, admittedly, I'm probably way wrong, way out of line. So what? I'm like, you know, freedom of speech, you know, all that shit. But yeah, I'm going to disable all that as soon as I can, and then I'll be happy. But I have been made, someone's made it aware that after every Windows update, you've got to redo all those settings. Fair enough. I'll stick a post-it note. I mean, where'd they go? But massive block of like jotter paper, you know, post-it notes, even though they're not actually adhesive, which is a fucking crock of shit. But yeah, and I just remembered another fucking issue I've been having. Since I got that new graphics card, my power supply, which is a 700 watt power supply, I can't remember what make it is, but it's a 700 watt, it's non-modular unfortunately. But for some reason, since I've installed this graphics card, it might just be the motherboard, but every now and again, my computer will hard reboot. It doesn't blue screen, doesn't anything, it's booted up again. It's literally just that. And then it will boot up to the Windows login screen, I will log in, then it'll reboot again. But this time, on boot up, it says, Asus, blah, 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 so I'm thinking it's just a motherboard issue. But basically there was a power surge. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm basically plugged into an extension cord into the wall instead of my Belkin surge protector that's in my office, which is in here. So my computer's currently downstairs in the living room, connected to a 37-inch high-def TV. Rocket League on that bitch? Fucking gorgeous. But yeah, so I'm potentially looking at 30 quid for Windows 10 or Windows 7, but more like the Windows 10. And anywhere between, well, for a good power supply, a branded power supply, between £40 and £60. So that's £90 that I have to spend on my computer. £90 that I don't have. But I'm using a hardware monitoring program so I can keep an eye on system settings. So if, you know, I can identify the actual problem, because yeah, it's all well and good saying, you know, oh, power supply, blah, blah, blah. I don't know for a fact, because as far as I'm aware, everything is working perfectly fine. The voltage is within acceptable parameters, in my opinion. I mean, I don't have all the technical specs on everything, but I'm just a gamer, you know. I'm a broke ass budget gamer. I mean, my system, the only thing that I remember that I have bought specifically myself is my 2 terabyte, well, all my hard drives. Actually, no, one of them was a hand-me-down. The case, the keyboard, and the mouse, and the monitors. Everything else, motherboard, processor, graphics card, couple of I bought fans. I bought the DVD drive. So yeah, basically the core components, the memory, the processor, the graphics card, the motherboard, they're all hand-me-downs. And I appreciate that. I mean, you guys, you've seen the quality of like that GTA video. My computer was struggling to run that and record at the same time. You've seen Life is Strange. You saw the videos where I had to drop from medium down to low on the settings on that. Rocket League, up until I started using that Razer Cortex, which is, I think, is what was causing the issue with Windows 7 originally, you know, with the weird, oh, this isn't genuine bullshit. Because I think it terminated the licensing program. And it's like, error, you know, nothing I could do would fix it. Try putting in the code again, it's just, no, didn't want to work. Which I found weird. But yeah. When I was using the Cortex program, my graphics improved. So my quality for Rocket League mainly was not dramatically, but noticeably upgraded, which is fantastic. But other than that, everything's just been a hand-me-down from one or another. I mean, Dump Truck, within 3-4 months of us hanging out and doing collaborations, way back when, before we launched our games, he sent me processor, motherboard, memory card, memory sticks. He sent me a brand new computer. And what pissed me off is UK customs. For fuck's sake, guys. Seriously, I'm gonna end the rant in a minute, but he spent like $75, $80 or something to ship all those components from America to UK. And on my birthday, they would have arrived on my birthday if customs didn't slap an £80 fucking customs charge on top of what Dump Truck paid in America. Fuck you, customs. But got the computer, everything. Yeah, I was broke for a while. Technically still am. But yeah, got the system installed. Runs everything perfectly. Until now, these newer games, they're costing a fortune in not only money, but also in system resources. But that's another rant for another time. I just want to apologise for just flying off the handle. But yeah, as I said earlier, me and Dump Truck are having technical issues, which will be resolved soon, I hope. I mean, mine are pretty much resolved. I mean, I'm going to be editing this video on my wife's laptop and uploading to YouTube overnight. So, but I just wanted you guys to know the too long didn't read version or too long didn't watch version. I'm having computer issues. Dump Truck's has got computer issues, and we can't give our new member, prior deceased, I forgot to mention, the specified files he needs so he can upload. You know, we're all having computer issues. Mine's going to be sorted within the next few days, hopefully. Getting Vegas installed, you know, photo editing, you know, shit like that so I can do thumbnails. That's all going to get installed relatively soon, and everything should go back to normal. Life is Strange every Monday. That's the thing, I almost forgot. Life is Strange every Monday now. Yachting every Tuesday. Wednesday is still going, well, it used to be Versus, no longer is. We were going to do a Rocket League series called Road to Gold. We're still going to do it, but with Season 2 starting next month, in a couple of weeks, we're going to postpone it, mainly because of computer issues, as previously mentioned, and shit like that. And prior deceased will be doing, if I remember right, Dishonored on Thursdays, and Fridays is just going to be a group collaboration between our games and like some friends or something. So yeah, that's the new lineup. Saturday and Sundays are still going to be no content. You know, it's the weekend. Go out, enjoy. You know, don't sit and watch YouTube videos. I mean, yeah, the views will help, but who gives a shit? Enjoy your life. You only got one. But yeah, I guess that's going to do it. Computer issues getting fixed. Don't know when. Content will hopefully resume within the next week, maybe 2. Hopefully. I'll definitely be able to start producing content soon. Well, sooner than the rest. Well, sooner than the country. So once my machine's up and running, I can help Prior. He can get his content up and running, and everything will be sorted. We do apologise for this huge gap in content. Hopefully we'll get something sorted. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here now. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.